What's up, fellas? So today a guy a patron supporter asked me how often should he update his rotation. Alright guys, so with me guys, I always let women's attitudes, alright, dictate how long they gonna stay in my rotation. I don't come in with some preconceived notion, okay, she gonna be in for 2 months, this one gonna be in for 2 months. Listen, ideally I would like any girl that I meet to stay in my rotation as long as I can keep them. You know, because, you know, when you my age, guys, a lot of women gonna get to a point to where they realize ain't no relationship coming out of this. All right, they realize, hey, if I was the one, he would have been took. We've been fucking around for 4 or 5 months. So if I was somebody he thought it was a girlfriend, I'll be the one. So y'all guys are gonna see that from time to time when y'all date. You don't gotta be my age. Hell, you can be young. You can be 21, and if you fucking with a girl 4 months, 5 months, and you've got her mentally, you goddamn right she's gonna run a relationship. Alright, so it's only gonna be so long you can keep most women, you know, fucking around in your rotation anyway before they want more. Alright, because you winning. Alright, she's giving you sex and you not giving her all your non-sexual attention. So unless you giving her some money or some compensation or something like that, every woman in her head gonna think at some point, wait a minute, this motherfucker getting over. Alright guys, but ideally, I let women's attitudes, alright, if they start bitching about that shit too much, they ass out my rotation, alright? Or if I got a prospect, I tell you guys to have prospects, you grooming and shit like this. If a prospect steps up and I have more interest in her than the girl I'm fucking with, that'll do it also, guys. A lot of the times, some of you guys wondering why women flake and shit like this here. Sometimes y'all guys do shit to make them lose interest. A lot of times another guy they dating they got more interest in that guy. That guy stepped up and he raised her interest more than you. And so there you go. Now you getting flaked on. Alright. I do that shit sometimes. If I have one of my prospects and they step up to the plate and I just get more interest in them and I want to hang out with them more than the girl I'm fucking with, well, there you go. Alright, your spot gone. Now the main reason I think this guy asked me this question is because you guys have got to learn how to maintain a female's attraction. Bottom fucking line. This is what's fucking with men in America right now. We can blame feminism, we can blame whatever the fuck we want to blame. I don't give a fuck. You can blame Donald Trump, you can blame whoever you want to blame. You know, everybody got somebody to blame. At the end of the day, men got to take accountability for being beta males and not holding a masculine seductive frame. Alright, that's where this question is coming from, because what's happening is after a while, listen, this is what happens. I'm gonna tell y'all guys what happens. When you fucking with a woman and you get comfortable with her, what happens is you start letting your guard down and you start to relax too much and you start to thinking you with your fucking buddy, with your homeboy. Well, this ain't your homeboy, this is your girl, this is somebody you're supposed to be seducing. So it's obviously much easier to be in a goofy, corny state joking around with your girl than being a fucking man and holding a masculine frame. And so what ends up happening, guys will do that shit at the beginning, they'll be all smooth and debonair and all this shit, and then here we is 3, 4, 5 months into it, now they getting comfortable and they getting relaxed and they not holding a masculine frame, they not being seductive, and here comes the masculine bitch. But all men want to do is blame feminism on masculinity in women. Never want to take accountability in themselves, as in, man, let me look how I've been acting the last 2, 3 months. I've been acting like a goddamn bitch. Around here goofy, playing around in the bed, playing footsies and all that bullshit. And then you wondering why she's losing respect for you. Or you wondering why she's losing interest. When was the last time you talked sweet to her? Alright, so this is the thing with this, guys. Make a challenge to yourself to learn how to keep women interested. Ain't nobody got time to be constantly out here building a rotation every goddamn week. That shit costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of time. You ain't gonna never goddamn get your purpose off the ground if you gotta constantly be working on a fucking rotation. Alright, you want to have your set rotation of girls, and other than taking them out once or twice a month, they just good with coming over. When you constantly building a rotation, you doing all these fucking dates and shit, you ain't gonna get shit accomplished. Alright guys, so learn how to take it upon yourself. If you got girls that you're dating right now, do not get comfortable. All right, do not get comfortable. And you can tell when you get comfortable because like what I just made, the seven levels of interest loss. You'll start seeing she start doing less and less. Used to suck your dick on command. Now she like, my nose. I bet you don't suck my dick with your nose. This is the shit. Y'all start seeing these little signs. All right, that's when because that's on you. You not doing what you supposed to do. The woman only reflects off of you. I had a guy called in on my last live cast and he asked me what to do about bipolar women. Well, the fact of the matter is, basically what he's asking is what to do when a woman is moving in and out of masculine energy. And so she seems bipolar because one minute she's feminine and the next minute she all in his ass. And that comes from one minute you acting like a man and the next minute you acting like a bitch. All right, so that's the thing with that, guys. Y'all guys got to take accountability on keeping women attracted. All right, holding the masculine frame, seductive. Y'all got to do that. Y'all just want to disappear for 3-4 days on your purpose and think that's going to do everything. I didn't call her for 3 days. Yeah, what the fuck did you do when you was with her, though? All right, purpose can't do every goddamn thing. Yeah, it's good that you're a mystery and shit like that right there, but you got to hold the frame, guys. Point blank, period. Hold that Billy D. Williams frame, that sexy debonair frame. Y'all guys have got to be men. I know it's much easier to be a goofy cornball. I get it. And you can get comfortable. You'll start off in the right frame, but the longer you be around a girl, you start losing that frame. All right? So this is what happens. I want you guys to keep women in your rotation. Now, if they want to leave because you ain't getting them a relationship, fine. But you shouldn't have women leaving because they losing interest. All right, y'all done watched too many of my videos. Most of y'all done bought my book. Y'all guys should not be losing women because they losing interest just because you don't know how to remain masculine and seductive. All right, guys. All right, and I had another patron supporter ask me why I keep saying women do all the choosing. All right, that's because they do, guys. Women do all the fun. Let's break this down. All right, he want to know why women do all. Let's break this shit down. All right, the phone number. All right, when you go up to a woman and you see a woman, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys a little secret too. A lot of times women be choosing y'all guys, even when y'all guys make a cold approach, it ain't a cold approach. Y'all guys don't even know it. Women are so manipulative. Y'all think, oh, I made a cold approach. And that woman have been and saw your ass and she'll put herself in your line of sight. All right, so maybe she didn't make eye contact or something, but she'll look and say, oh, there goes an attractive dude. And she'll try to position herself in a way to where you can see her. So you thought you made a cold approach. Now some of them is cold approach. A girl could be picking out some shoes and they ain't even saw your ass. But a lot of the times, guys, when you in the mall or you at the club or something like that and you thought you made a cold approach, you really did. Just because she didn't make eye contact, she just maybe she didn't come stand directly by you. Sometimes a woman will see you and she'll come by this pole over here. Now you might think like, oh, that's not a choosing signal. She chose you. She put herself in a position. It ain't gonna always be right by you. You might be at the bar. She ain't gonna make it right by the bar, but she'll put herself just in a position to where you can see her. She chose you. A lot of you guys don't even know that. But even from that aspect, she put herself in a position to where you can come get the number. All right. Now let's break this down. The date. All right. She could flake, or she could not want to go, or she could lose interest. We as men, once we done chose you, we already ready to fuck. So it's out of our hand. It ain't, we the ones got to do the dog and pony show. If you're a beta male and you looking for a relationship and all her teeth in her fucking mouth, you ready to get married. And if you're a red pill brother and you make an approach, you already ready to fuck and you really don't care what her personality is as long as she's somewhat tolerable. All right, as long as she's, because you ain't looking for a relationship no way. So as long as she's can shut the fuck up for a few minutes at a time, you cool. All right, so it's at this point, whether we have sex or not, it's pretty much in her hands. So all the dates and shit we doing is simply for us to get her comfortable and to raise her attraction. All right, first date, second date, third, all this shit is doing is we trying to raise her attraction, show her what our value is, and get her comfortable. That's the point of the dates. All right, that's the whole point of the dates. Like, ain't nobody really trying to get to know nobody, whatever the case may be. Oh, that's just a dog and pony show. Nobody really give a fuck what you interested in. This just to make the conversation flow. All right, all she want to know is what your value is, and all you want to know is how fat that ass is. All right, all this other little fluff talk we doing at the table, I'm thinking in my head how good that ass gonna be, and she over there thinking about if she's looking for a beta male provider, how much money you got or how much money you willing to make. Or if she's a girl that's not looking for that, she's over there trying to see what your value is as in sexual market value, how other women perceive you. That's what all the other bullshit is just fluff talk. We just shooting the shits. That's all it is. Ain't nobody really give a fuck where you vacation at. All right, at least I know the men don't. Oh, this is just fluff talk. All right, this ain't that way. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm just trying to run my mouth long enough to where you get comfortable so I can fuck your ass to sleep. All right, guys? So even the sex, the dating part, all this shit, the first date, second date, third date, you trying to do everything to make sure she don't lose interest. All right? You already sold. All right? You already sold. All right? The relationship. If you're red pill bros, we ain't looking for no relationship, but the beta males, if they could, they would wife the motherfucking bitch on the first date. All right? I've been a beta male before. When I went out with a girl that was a 9 or a 10, shit, I was ready to propose right there on the first date. So shit, basically everything I'm going through is just trying to build her attraction to where she want me as a boyfriend. Shit, I'm already ready to say I do. All right, guys? And then you got the breakup. Well, we already know that when a woman loses interest, how they start acting. They start acting masculine. That's going to naturally turn you the fuck off. They deliberately push you away. And if you don't pick up on it, then they'll dump your ass. All right? So, guys, women do all the fucking choosing, guys. All right? Even if you break up with a woman, you leave a woman, you broke up with her because her attitude. Well, her attitude pushed you away. She wasn't acting like that at the beginning. She deliberately pushed you away. She deliberately became a bitch to push you away. So, like I say, guys, if y'all guys can take it the way you want to, but women pretty much do all the fucking choosing. At the end of the fucking day, guys, women pretty much, from the phone number to the dates, whether you get a second date, whether you get a third date, whether y'all fuck, whether y'all get in a relationship, if that's what you're looking for, whether y'all get married, the breakup, the get back together, all that shit is based upon a woman. And a lot of times, like the get back together, listen, if she come back to, let's explain this on the breakup. If you try to pursue her after the breakup, she lose interest. So she got to be the one that initiates the get back together. Y'all get that? You hear that? If y'all break up and you pursue the woman, either you become her lapdog or she lose even more interest, or y'all don't get back together. After the breakup, the only way y'all get back together and it's a healthy relationship is if she initiates it. Even to get back together, even when y'all get back together, it's got to be on her. If you try to get back together with her, you just gonna push her farther away to where she get disgusted by your ass. All right, guys. So women do all the fucking choosing, guys. Take it away to believe. You ain't gotta agree with it. That's just my take on it, guys. All right. But getting back to the first point about the rotation, guys. Y'all guys have got to learn how to maintain attraction in females. You know, when he asked me this, how often you should update your resume, your rotation, I know where that's coming from. That's coming from this guy's not able to maintain females' attraction level. All right. So with me, I let women dictate it. All right. I don't go in nothing with a preconceived notion. Okay, she gonna be here for 3 months, 4 months. As long as they wouldn't let me fuck them and without getting a committed relationship, I'ma do it. If it's a year, as long as their attitude is on point. Unless one of my prospects get me more interested, and then at that point, I throw their ass out of there. All right, that's that, guys. All right, like the video, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.